But it's important that we also have Russia understand that NATO will defend itself, that NATO is capable, has the necessary arms and munitions to protect itself, and can deter any Russian aggression in the event that Russia believes it should act more aggressive.
And, you know, on the topic of Russia, I want to tie in Russia and Turkey. Trump's supposed to be talking to the president of Turkey and potentially restoring the country's access to the F-35 stealth fighter program. I want to run this sound from the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. He's basically warning President Trump about selling to Turkey. Listen to this.
Turkey is a great country, but it's governed by a man who calls openly for the annihilation of Israel. I don't think they should be given F-35s or the engines for their fighter jets, because that'll upset the power balance in the Middle East, which is ultimately guaranteed by Israeli air superiority and also by, I think, by America's posture in the Middle East.
You know, Andrew, they were removed from this program back in 2019 because they did purchase Russia's S-400 air defense system. So is this a good idea? Because I have to imagine this is going to have some congressional pushback as well.
Well, I imagine that any progress in this type of deal is because it all comes down to Turkey, in which it's able to demonstrate that it can have these jets while also managing any security concerns. But certainly it's easier said than done, and all of this is going to come down to Turkey following through on any commitments that it makes. But the broader emphasis, I think, here is seeing what the long-term relationship could look like.